Hello, everybody, and welcome to Warframe. It's been a while since you guys have seen me. You guys saw me last on Monday, where I played Need for Speed Heat and World of Warships with Crowfab. You would have seen me on Wednesday over on Sound the Horns channel, but the stream unfortunately crashed, and I don't think we were able to do much. I'm not entirely sure what happened or why it happened, but it did in fact happen. So we didn't really get to stream on Wednesday. But you guys should definitely go and check out Sound the Horn. Fantastic streamer, and together he and I make up the Starch Brothers. You see, he is the potato and I am the corn. Together we form. I was trying to think of something that rhymes with corn, because that was like the last thing that I said, but I can't think of anything. Anyway, also, sorry I'm super late today. I was planning on streaming at normal time, 3 or 3:30. Then I had car troubles, and it didn't work out. I took my car in this morning to get oil changed, and when I say this morning, I mean like 8 o'clock, right? And they were like, oh yeah, cool, we'll do that. Called me at maybe around 12 o'clock, something like that. I knew they were busy because it was packed even at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't expecting them to take a long time. But they called me and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you're like super overdue for like a tune-up. And I was like, alright, cool. So when they told me it was going to take a while, I was like, you know what? I'll stream later tonight, because I don't want to be in a situation where they're not done by the time I stream, and if they're not done, then it would have been even more awkward. It just would have been a thing. So, we're here now, and I want to do a few announcements before we get into it. First of all, I just realized that Cora has, like, Gardevoir crystal thing out of her boobs. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sword and Shield lately. Really enjoy that game. And I'm about to finish the Crown Tundra, so I'm really excited to play it, but I'm also, you know, doing a lot of that. Okay, anyway. I know I said that I was going to be playing World of Warships and Need for Speed Heat again on Monday. However, that is no longer the case. The short version of that is just because my best friend Crowfab, he is moving and he won't be able to join us. And as much as I enjoy Need for Speed Heat, I don't think it's a game that everybody enjoys. It's not really something that... It's one of those games that, like, only people who are into cars are going to enjoy, and it takes a lot of concentration, whereas if I'm playing with you guys, I can, especially in a game like this, or a game like Demon Souls, for instance, you know, except for when fighting a boss or something, I can talk to you guys and actually get responses and go back and forth and so on and so forth. Excuse me. Apparently have something in my throat. But because I've been kind of getting that vibe, we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we are going to be starting Five Nights at Freddy's 3. It's been a long time coming. I have been dying to play it. I took a break from it so that it wouldn't get stale, but now I'm really excited, especially because I think from what I've seen of the FNAF games, and from what I know from Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, the VR game, I think these three games, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, 4, and Sister Location, are going to be some of my favorites, just because of the locations, the themes, the general, like, lore dumps behind them. Because there's lore in the first two games, but it's very, the lore of the first game is literally, hey, somebody stuffed bodies into these animatronics. And then the lore of the second game is, hey, somebody did it again. And that's basically it. You know, there's a little bit of, like, foreshadowing of lore. There's not really a lot going on. I think Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is where shit starts to hit the fan, you know? So, we're going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's 3 on Monday. I haven't confirmed it with sound yet, but we might be streaming again on Wednesday, assuming that everything works and is good to go. And then I'll probably do one more Warframe stream before I switch on over to my other, like, random game that I do on Saturdays. But yeah, that's what's going to be happening next week. Once we finish with, like, this week, and depending on if sound is streaming with it depends on if sound and I are streaming this Wednesday. I might go ahead and start playing Super Mario World, because I've been meaning to play it and I haven't played it yet. And it's a nice little buffer between Demon Souls and Elden Ring. I'm really excited to play Elden Ring, don't get me wrong, but I want to take a little bit of time between the two games so that there's a little bit of diversity in my content. Let's see. What have I got in terms of weapon variety? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a variety build because I am confident in all of my weapons to do their jobs. My weapons are very, very much, like, they're not maxed out. I'm sure there are ways to, like, min-max and everything, but these are, like, really, really good. So I'll stick with what I have for now. For now, we are going to hop right into this quest, and if we can, you know, we'll see what happens.
My playground expands.
I need to do something with that Kuva Lich later. Depending on how this goes, we may dip into the Natah and the second Dream quests. If we go into that, I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a heads up. Heavy spoilers for Warframe, especially if you're new. I'm talking to you, Irem, if you're in here. As always, you're more than welcome to join me. But if you're worried of spoilers, tune out. Because there are, like, this is the only time you're ever going to hear me say, don't watch my stream. Because, and hey, it may have already been spoiled for you. You may already know about it, but, and I mean, I'm sure you've seen it with, like, my gameplay. But in the event that you haven't, and you're really concerned about the story of this game, tune out whenever we start Natah. That's like the first majorly important story quest, you know what I mean? So, alrighty. We're gonna get into it. Stolen Dreams. I think we've got Stolen Dreams, and then we've got one more, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, I really don't remember what it is. Hold on. I could have sworn... The New Strange, that's it. New Strange has a little bit of spoilers, but it's not nearly as bad. Irem! How goes?
She may not want to come with us, but it's in her best interest.
I just want to give you a little heads up. You, did you hear my little message earlier? Because I'm good to repeat it. I just don't want to ruin any part of this game for you. I just got in. Okay, so not yet, And like I said, I may not do it tonight, but if I do get to it tonight, there's a chance I'm going to be doing some pretty spoiler-heavy quests. And this is, like I said, this is the only time that I'm going to say anything. But this is the only time I'm ever going to say anything like this. If you don't want heavy spoilers, don't tune into the stream whenever we start those quests. And I'll let everybody know that I'm starting said quest before I start it. But if you're want to join in, I'm gonna do this quest, and then I'm gonna do the new Strange, I believe. And then if you want to join in tonight, I'll be good after that. If you don't want to join in, I may go ahead and do those quests, but I'm good with whatever you want to do in that regard. But don't worry, I'm not gonna start the quest without letting you know first. I think, as far as I know, you're the only person who actively plays this game and what the heck? Oh, that's right, they changed the Eximi, whatever they're called. I was like, what the heck just happened? I got Wukong to 30, max my basic arc wing, and have Helios crafting. Oh, nice! To be honest, I don't even know if I have Helios. Wait, no, I don't have Helios Prime. Never mind. Where am I? There I am. Alrighty. Wow, 2,000 focus for such a low-level mission. Alrighty. Oh, and nobody stole my stuff either. Question, can you send KitCon component blueprints to other players? I don't know. We can definitely find out after I finish this quest, though. Which blueprint are you looking for? Take an arcane codex. Is the Lotus gonna speak? Kill stream. Alright, yeah. That's the that's on the Corpus end, right? Or the Corpus. The Fortuna end, right? Rank 4 on Orb. Okay, yeah. I'll grab it, and then if I can, I'll give it to you. I may not be able to give it to you, but I've been meaning to make some new kit guns anyway, so if it doesn't work out, then I will make use of it if it doesn't work. I always love playing spy missions.
Listen up, you tin suits. With the Grenier
To build, and I already have most of the components. I get you.
I accepted your Lotus's offer of protection. In return, I'm gonna help your sorry behinds find that arcane codex.
My Tenno are quite capable, Maru. Perhaps you would prefer it if we dropped you off outside the nearest Grenier mining asteroid.
Wow, she always this much fun?
Don't speak ill of the Lotus. She's amazing.
Fine. Here's the business. The Corpus are keeping the codex in one of these fortified data vaults.
Oh yeah, no, I love the Lotus.
And take what's yours without triggering the data destruction sequence.
Again, with these story quests that I'm talking about, there is a lot of Lotus lore involved. If you don't care about spoilers, then neither do I. But if you guys don't want to be spoiled, especially about Space Mom, then you have been warned. I guess I should... Nah, I don't need to disable the alarm.
The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
Oh, this doesn't look like it does anything. Alrighty. I'm so used to I've been slightly spoiled. I'm a little aware about the circumstances behind the late game involving her. Just not the why. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, don't you worry. I'm not going to be spoiling anything.
Hey, surprisingly impressive. You found the Codex, and the Corpus are none the wiser. You got that Codex. Why don't you see if the Corpus are hiding anything else in the other vaults?
Me direct impacting a fucking Corpus grunt. Don't you need to grind some plastids real quick? Ooh! Plastids are simultaneously the easiest and the hardest thing to farm. Because they're everywhere, but only when you don't need them to be. Like, I shit you not, dude. The last time that I was farming for something other than plastids, I would say nanospores are the... Oh yeah, no. Nanospores are definitely the easiest, but nanospores are also just easy to get in general. I feel like plastids have something about them that just makes them really hard to get a hold of when you need them. I did a mission one time, and I think it's the funniest shit ever. I wasn't farming for plastids, wasn't doing anything in particular. Genuinely just... Oh. Okay. Such overkill, but you know.
There might be hope for you after all.
But like I did this mission and I got to the point where I went and I looked at my inventory and I had made like 7,000 to 10,000 plastids like in one mission. Now granted, it was a survival mission and I had been doing it for like 20 minutes. But there have been times where I've done the exact same thing in the exact same place looking for plastids and I'll get like 300. It's very ridiculous. I just got a headshot with a fucking explosive tipped arrow. Alrighty. You guys have fun with that.
The data vault is nearby. Do your best and try not to trip the alarms.
Alrighty. My shot for them has been cave delving in Deimos. Ooh, whoops.
Get moving.
Didn't see the lasers. Anyway. That is also a very good way to get them. Like,
pretty, but you got what we were looking for.
they're just frustrating.
And found that arcane codex. Your Lotus told me to tell you to get to extraction.
Where are my cats? There they are. I like the realism. Of course, it doesn't always work, so bye guys. Alrighty. Oh no. Whoops. I killed something. Bonk. I'm trying to think. The blueprints for Kavat. Someday I need to actually grind the mats for it. Oof, Kavats are definitely interesting. Do you have the DNA scans of them? Because you haven't been to Lua yet, have you?
To these arcane codices. Did you know the Corpus are in possession of 3 codices, and the Grineer 2?
Oh,
Now
okay,
the
I
Tenno
gotcha.
have one too. Nobody has ever examined them all together. That's our plan.
The Corpus seem to think they'll lead to some lost Orokin treasure.
Ordo, did you say treasure?
It's Ordis, and while just a theory, it is plausible.
Either way, it's right up my alley.
Alrighty, so that'll do that. Saturn also has plastids. I want to test the theory. I don't know what that... Oh, I guess it's telling me what I'm getting. That's relatively new, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any more areas that have plastids? Ah, there we go. Oh, I'm like 800, I'm already at 360. Oh, nice! Heck yeah. Take the Grenier, Arcane Codices, there it is. Yeah, I think the next one is the New Strange, and we will go ahead and do that one tonight, because these quests aren't too difficult to complete. Once we get into Nata, we'll get to the point where it's like, okay, here's these long-ass quests.
Maru tells me that the Grenier are storing their 2 arcane codices on this galleon. You need to find both to complete this mission.
Alright, up we go. Oh, polymer bundles. That's a material that you can run out of really easily, really quickly.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Nope, not that way, I guess. Wow. Aw, man!
Alarms have been triggered. You need to
I
retrieve
deserve that.
data before the data destruction is
Oh,
complete.
wait, they changed it. That's really embarrassing.
Retrieval was
I'll have to go in and figure out how to properly do that one.
Arcane Codex.
Well, it can't go that way. Can't go. Well, you can go this way, I guess. Maybe that's the way you're supposed to go. I don't know. So embarrassing. Alrighty. Bonk. Alrighty.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
That's one way to do it. Woohoo.
Excellent work. A clean extraction.
Jeez
with no
Louise.
alarms. That's it. That's an arcane codex.
Oh yeah, we
Trying
got
to
two
see
of
if
them.
There's anything else in the remaining data vaults.
Alrighty. So, on a completely unrelated note, how's everybody doing? I haven't seen you guys since last Monday, and because I was playing Need for Speed, and because I was playing with other people, I wasn't able to talk to chat so much. But how is everybody? Whoa. Okay. Doing okay. Went to go see a play last night. Ooh, what play? Alright. 1 second, infected, get handy with me. I understand.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Alright. Yeah, I didn't think so. In we go.
Data extracted.
Alrighty.
They won't even know it's gone. You've got the codices, and there's nothing more for us here. Get to extraction.
We shall indeed go to extraction. Wait, wrong way. And away we go. There we go. Alright, where's my water? There it is. But yeah, no, my car, it's fine now, we're good, but I had to get a lot of stuff done with it today.
Operator, have you looked at these codices? They are absolutely beautiful, composed with such elegance and grace. I've never seen anything like them. Is there even an operator capable of writing anything so perfect?
But you still have no idea what they mean, do you?
No, not really.
You would make an excellent cephalon, Tenno.
Thank you for
See
that.
anything interesting?
Not yet. Well, actually, hold on. Before I do that, is there anything that I don't have that I need? I've got the armor set. I've got the stencil. The emotes would be nice.
Curious.
And then I'll use the rest for relic packs. Wait, is that a new one? No, it's not. Alrighty. Yeah, I can only get 2. But, you know. What the fuck? Hello? Oh, I hit cancel by accident. Whoopsie.
I see.
Karis Prime, Forma, Gara Prime, Corvus Prime? Corvus Prime? The Arcwing weapon? Oh, that's cool. Wendell Prime, Scourge, Octavia Prime. I'll have to do that eventually. Tiberone Prime, Bratton Prime, Chroma Prime, Forma, Graham. Which, oh, nice! When she gets pregnant and caught up. Oh, okay, cool. Was it good or not your thing? I mean, obviously you went to go see it, so it has to be at least decent, but like, I want your thoughts. All right. Ooh, gift from the Lotus. What is that? Huh. Oh, it's a Forma blueprint. And one that I don't rightly care about. Alright, we're gonna get this, and then we're going to absolutely demolish, this. There's probably one more part of the quest after this. We got free tickets from a neighborhood thing, so I'd have gone to see it anyway, but yeah, it was pretty okay. A few things I kind of object to politically, but otherwise well written and well performed. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. I've never been one for plays, just because I had to perform in so many of them when I was in school. But it's nothing particularly about nothing particular about the plays themselves. It's just never my thing. Alrighty. We running, boys and girls. Alrighty. Well, I destroyed something. I went through the same thing, so I completely understand, but I've always been a bit of a nerd in all regards. I intend to enjoy most media. I get that. You know, there are a lot of people who enjoy a little bit of everything, and there are a lot of people who are only into, like, certain things. For instance, I know a guy who,
Data extracted. They won't even
who loves comics, but he refuses to watch, like specifically, like, Marvel comics and stuff, right? And he refuses to watch anything of the MCU because it's, like, it's too different from the comics. Which, you know, I'm not an expert on the comics, but I mean, I would say that they did a pretty good job of, like, adapting it. But again, people have their own things and dislike other things. I just find it interesting because people have, there are so many different, like, forms of media that, one person, you could tell the exact same story and have it told in different forms of media, and you'll have a completely different audience. For instance, there is a graphic novel adaptation of Gatsby, and I loved it. But when it came down to the book itself, even though I love to read, and I have a lot of classics in my library. I don't have a library, but, like, you know what I mean.
The enemy will start destroying data.
Where am I? Oh, I remember. Okay. Even though I've got, like, a lot of different, like, stuff in my library, I don't, oh, well, how did I trigger the alarms? Alright, well, I will come back to this in just a moment. Okay. Alrighty.
You got it. The data is still intact.
Alrighty, so, but as much as I love to read, I did not like the original Gatsby all that much. It wasn't anything against the book itself, I just wasn't a story that gripped me. But for whatever reason, even though it was basically the exact same type of story, in fact, I'm pretty sure that the majority of it is word for word. For whatever reason, I enjoyed it so much more. In come the jokes that that Wyatt, Dude 11, did not enjoy the original because it didn't have pictures. There's a lot of dry setup. It doesn't really get poignant or juicy until halfway through, which is why a lot of people fall off with it. I feel that. Oh man, I hate it when that happens.
You're nearing the console.
With that in mind,
now, and they will start destroying the data.
With that in mind, what are some of y'all's favorite books? Me personally, I am a huge Tolkien fan, so I literally saw myself doing that, and I was like, oh crap. Need to go this way. Great day. I am just not doing good on these spy missions.
Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
Oh, hi.
We have all 3 codices. You may extract now.
Codices. Boing. Let's get out of here. Zoop. Oh, Parvos Granum. Alright, I guess he's not gonna pop up today. But no, like, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, huge Hobbit. Haven't read the Silmarillion yet, but I intend to. Of course, I'm a huge fan of C.S. Lewis. I've got, like, I'm a huge cyberpunk buff, so I have to give it up to the man who actually coined the word, William Gibson, and his works. Neuromancer is my absolute favorite book. Ooh, I'll have to check that out.
Ordo, did you say something about a machine?
Ordis's name is Ordis.
Indeed.
Yeah, listen, that first codex is in the derelict. I pulled it from some sort of machine.
I wonder if we load the complete set of arcane codices back into that machine, would the code still execute?
We're about to find out. Tenno, get ready to go into the void.
Indeed. First of all, I just want to say, this fucking skin is really weird to me. Not because of the buff arms, but because the buff arms are not lined up with anything else on her body. Like her legs are not buff. Like, I mean, okay, she's a Warframe, so of course they're buff, but like, not compared to that. It's very infected design. Yeah, it's definitely something. I like it, but I'm a bit off-put by it. Like, let's take a look at another buff frame We'll look at Atlas in a moment, because there's a point I want to make about Atlas. Hildren. Hildren is a great... Oh my gosh, you can't hardly see her. But, like, her whole body looks like it could stop... Well, okay. They could all stop semi-trucks, I'm pretty sure, if they wanted to. But, like, her whole body looks like it could very easily, like, stop a train, right? Like, she's very buff. You've got characters like Frost who are definite... Well, okay, that's not a good picture, but you've got characters like Frost who very clearly are stockier. Yeah, she's trying... Rhino is a slab. The same is kind of true for Frost, but he's got a more, like... He's got a more monkish design. No, I don't know if that's the right word, but you get what I mean. Atlas... Well, actually, no. Even Atlas doesn't have arms that are that buff. My point was going to be, like... Atlas's whole body is very strange, but in the chest area specifically, it goes outward by a lot. Yeah! Yeah! I like the way you put that, actually. Ooh. Actually, what are her abilities? Arc Sphere. Launch a gyratory sphere that will deal high damage on impact and periodically deal electrical shocks to nearby enemies. Hit multiple enemies at once with the initial launch to enhance damage. Ooh. Coil Horizon. Throw forward a gyratory sphere that will implode after a few seconds or can be manually triggered. Ooh, and it sucks enemies in, too. Cathode Grace. Gain a brief burst of increased critical chance and energy regen with each kill extending duration of Cathode Grace. Casting is on a cooldown. Okay. Rotor Swell. Geyer's mechanisms spin at an incredible speed, generating an electric field that shocks nearby enemies. When Geyer gets a critical hit, a large electrical discharge will chain from the enemies that was hit to nearby enemies. Wow. 10% chance to deal critical damage for each electrical status that affects the enemy. Wow. Really? Wait, what's different with Octavia now? I know that she has a Prime variant, but I don't remember the difference in abilities. Hold on. Passive, replenish 30 energy over 30 seconds for Octavian allies within 15 meters when abilities are activated. Wow! Okay, that's... I haven't even gotten to the abilities, and that's a fantastic ability. Rhythmically beats damage in nearby enemies and draws their fire. Damage inflicted on the mallet increases its lethality. Ooh, and it doesn't seem to have health either. Resonator launches a rollerball that charms foes to follow it, combines with the mallet to create a roving ball of sonic destruction. Okay. Metronome. Greatly buffs to those who consistently perform actions in time to Octavia's music. Time jumps offer the Vive speed buff. Crouching on the generates cloaking with the Nocturne buff. Rhythmically bestows offer multi-shot buff. Time melee swings give the Forte damage buff. Wow. That's actually really good. Amp. Draws power from the decibel level of sound in the area and uses it to amplify a damage buff for Octavia and her allies. It also doubles the damage in range of nearby mallets. Huh. Okay, damn. Okay, anyway. Let's do this one last one, and then we'll go ahead and do the...
My playground expands.
We'll go ahead and start the new Strange. Saren's still sitting... Oh, yeah, no. Saren is fantastic. Saren was good before she got buffed. Like, her abilities were a lot different. Kind of. If I'm not mistaken, I think her abilities were pretty much the same. The difference was that her damage procs were different. I think the spores did viral damage, and the third ability?
She'll guide you through this mission.
I think it was the third ability?
Your Lotus has promised me a cut of whatever treasure you find, so don't you tin suits go messing this one up. Get to the void portal.
Maru.
One did viral and one did corrosive.
Come on, the Oracle were all about treasure, weren't they? The only question is, how much?
Alrighty. We're going in to the key. I love the implication that the infestation spread. That the infestation spread because of the fact that, like, this portal was opened. I love little details like that. Of course, there you go. Ow. Alrighty.
The machine I pulled the final arcane codex from. You've got the full set of codices. Upload them and say hello to Treasure.
Alrighty. Forgot about for Killstream.
Be silent. Hushed and empty. It is the womb of the sky. All is silent and calm. Hushed and empty is the womb of the sky.
Oh, that's what that was. Need long wander life
What just happened?
The
coagulant.
machine. It's gone. Tenno, watch out.
Huh.
Tenno, I don't know if we got the answers we came for, but there's nothing more for us here. Exit the derelict and head for extraction.
Fish. Oh.
What? Where's my damn treasure? I was told there would be treasure.
Whatever that was, it wasn't here for our benefit or yours. Only time will tell what we've just uncovered.
Big teasers. Still not spoiler heavy, but definitely a teaser. Alrighty. I still haven't gotten used to the DualSense controller for Warframe. The game itself I don't have any issues with, but like using this controller on the PS5 for Warframe always wigs me out. Oh, water is tasty. That should be the end of that quest. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into the new Strange, get it over with.
There was no treasure. No cure for cloning syndrome? No lost tenocephalon?
Ordo, there was nothing.
That really is a shame, Maru. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm used to it. When you don't run with any of the major factions or syndicates, the big paydays are few and far between. I'll manage. Listen, I can't say it hasn't been fun, but with the arcane codices gone, I think it's safe for me to venture back out into the wild. See ya, tin suits.
Fair enough. It's just about to turn cold. Oh, that's the worst. Like, I enjoy the fishing, but it is frustrating when you have to coordinate it like that. Oh, man. Alright, so next in line,
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
and just to verify, because I'm pretty sure I've got everything. Whenever it's time, I will go back and do the Vox Solaris, the Wave Rider, the Deadlock Protocol. I will go back and do those eventually, but not yet. It looks like Stolen Dreams is the one. Yeah, Stolen Dreams is the one I just did. New Strange is next, and then Nata and the second dream. Gotcha. The New Strange. Also, this is easily one of my favorite Warframes that you can get from this one. Oh.
Operator, what is Cephalon Cimeris like? I have heard so many wonderful things.
Missing Sentinels. Oh, I remember this. This does not have heavy spoilers, but again, there are teasers, and if you're not okay with that, I recommend not tuning in. But this isn't so bad on the spoilers. Like I
entered this Grenier prison searching for a curious anomaly. Their last known location was the prison block.
Never mind them.
Hunter, I must know their fate.
Okay. In we go. We are on a sneaking mission.
Cimeris, what was so important that your sentinels would risk entering a Grenier prison?
All knowledge is important. I would expect you to know that, Lotus.
Alrighty. Cephalon Cimeris is a weird Cephalon. On one hand, I like him, but on the other hand, he's got a very interesting hobby. Not to kink shame him or anything. Limitharium. Tony Hawk's Pro hoverboarding and the one you unlock on Uranus itself. Ah, yeah, I think that one's Nata. The heck? Yeah, you do gotta scan stuff for it.
I'm detecting the sentinels within the cell block.
There we go. It's yeah. Oh, hey, they're Helioses. Heliosenius. Have the auto pick on my Parazon. Yeah, that's a really cool mod for the Parazon, I'm not gonna lie.
You are still functional. Come home, my darlings.
Aww.
Hunter, my gratitude is boundless. Head for extraction so that we might discuss.
Not so fast, Tenno. If Cephalon Cimeris isn't willing to tell us what happened here, we'll find out on our own. Locate their data vault and find their security logs.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Oh, carbides. Perish. He's lucky he's a crucial NPC because I'd straight degoss him if I could. Yeah, he's definitely weird. I like him, but in a weird kind of way. Like, if I had to like kill one NPC from this game that wasn't like, let me rephrase that, kill one friendly NPC, it would probably be Cephalon Cimeris. Like, Cephalon Suda, for instance, her goal is pretty much the same, is to collect knowledge, right? But she does it in such a nice way. Like, you gotta love Cephalon Suda. I'm gonna do this again. Oh. Ah, that's where the trap lies. I don't have to like her because she sends robots to interrupt. I forgot. Yeah, you have the different factions. I was like, what do you mean? You gotta love her. She's great.
Logs. We'll examine them when you're safely back on the orbiter.
I think.
Get to extraction.
All right, that's an interesting question, actually. What are your favorite factions? We'll talk about enemy factions later, but like the Syndicate specifically. Cause like I have an account on my Switch as well, and I haven't been playing it too much, but I do hop on it from time to time. And whenever I'm on my Switch, I've got New Loka, the Parent Sequence, and the Red Veil. I'm always human first in any game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, my cat beat me to it. Still murder, even they don't always like me because they actually have a good ethos. I can see that. I also like Steel Meridian. I also like that, like, the whole idea behind Steel Meridian is that they just don't they don't like to be controlled, and they also recognize themselves as not being bred for war. Like, they are bred for war, but like that's not their only purpose. And I like that.
The corruption to the security logs was extensive, but we managed to retrieve fragments of a biological signature. Could this be what Samaris was after?
Ordis will perform analysis on the signature now. Oh, there's nothing here but...
Here we shall search and find the eyes of day drinking the night.
Pardon, operator. It seems Ordis is hearing voices again. Running diagnostics.
No, Ordis. We heard it too. Tenno, that's the voice from the arcane codices. Cephalon Samaris is hiding something. Pay him another visit. Find out what he knows.
Indeed.
Samaris has no reason to lie, operator. Please, treat the great Cephalon with respect.
Gotta go with Solaris United. Great song, great storyline. Neff can suck a dick. I agree. I think as a whole, the Orb Valis is my favorite. Faction-wise, story-wise, lore-wise, Stora and Lori are kind of the same. Stora and Lori. Lore and story. The gameplay of the open world, the bosses. As a whole, I think I like that one. Speaking with the Syndicate specifically, I think my three favorite would have to be Steel Meridian, Cephalon Suda, and the Red Veil. And the reason I say that is because you guys haven't seen me play it yet. It's gonna come soon. Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. I hate fighting Corpus early on, but now that I've got decent gear, they're not such a pain. I feel that. Yeah, the Corpus are interesting in and of themselves. But I love the Red Veil. One, because they are inherently good, right? Like, they're obviously not evil, because they work with Steel Meridian, like, a lot. And they also like work with the Tenno. They don't have like evil goals. They're definitely really weird. especially when you get into their quest line. Which, sadly, there's only one Red Veil quest. I feel like there needs to be more of them. There's really and truthfully only one quest per syndicate, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Cephalon Suda... Let me think for a moment. Steel Meridian doesn't have a quest, I don't think. They have missions, but they don't have a quest. New Loca has a quest, Parent Sequence has a quest. Yeah, I think it's literally just Steel Meridian that doesn't have a fully fledged quest. But I love the way that they talk. I love their weapons. I love their aesthetic, like you were saying. I just love that they're so fucking edgy. I think they're cool. I'd swap Perrin with Arbiters. Arbiters are also really cool. Arbiters are like the Red Veil, but just a bit less edgy. Like, they're like the Red Veil if the Red Veil were monks. Let's go with that. Because it's literally... The only difference is that they worship the Tenno. Actually, I don't know if they have a quest either. But I think they're really cool, the Red Veil. Steel Meridian, as I said before, they're pacifists. I enjoy the fact that they kind of prove the idea that the Grineer aren't just cold-blooded killers. And then I'd have to go with Cephalon Suda, just because she's really interesting, and in a time where genuinely nice entities don't exist, I like her. She's cool. In terms of like enemy factions, I'd probably have to go with the Corpus. And the reason I say that is because the Infested are just a hive mind. In fact, I don't think there's really they may expand on that story later, but there's really not much going on with the Infestation. With the Grineer, they're just bad guys. Like, they do have a very complex story when you think about, like, when we get into the New War and stuff like that. But as a whole, not the New War, the War Within, that's it. They do have an interesting story about their origin and all of that. However, when it comes to, like, the command of the Grineer, they're just bad guys. That's all that is. They're just bad guys. So, you know, they're just bad guys. But, the Corpus are very interesting to me because, yes, you do. You meet both of them. There's only two. And you meet both of them. And they're definitely interesting. I think that the Corpus are very interesting because of the fact that they are, they're not necessarily evil. Like, they're not good, but, like, they don't really have, like, a plan for world domination. They just worship money. So, of course, they've got some evil shit. You've got people like Alid V, you've got people like, Rome Beck, I think that's his name. Nef Anyo. Oh yeah, Alid sucks, especially later. Nef Anyo sucks, especially in the beginning. Have you done the Deadlock Protocol yet? Because if you have, there's a lot about Nef Anyo in there. Parvos Granum is really interesting. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Parvos Granum is really interesting to me because, again, the whole idea is that they are a cult that worships money, but Parvos is very much like actual, like, hey, I'm gonna do this shit because I need to make money, because I want to do this, because I want to do this. I agree completely. I think that we're kind of in a shitty spot now because of that. Yeah, yeah. Parvos is definitely something. But on the opposite end of that spectrum, you've got interesting people like, the fucking, guy from the Parent Sequence. What's his name? I forgot his name. Shit. I don't remember his name, but the leader of the Parent Sequence, he worships money. He's still a part, like, he's not a part of, like, the board anymore, but, like, he was an investor on that board, and he very much is against what the Corpus is doing. But he is still technically Corpus. Furthermore, you've got Darvo, and Darvo's a fucking Corpus, and he's actually probably as close to being in the middle of all that as possible, because he doesn't necessarily support the Corpus, but he's also gonna nickel and dime you for like the shittiest shit. I think I saw him one time selling a fucking lotto pistol for like 40 platinum, and I was like, dude, you can buy that. What the fuck? You can just buy it. So I think it's very interesting. And then of course you've got all of Solaris. Oh, thank you for banning alien conglomeration. I'm assuming that was you, but if it was somebody else, thank you for doing that. But like, I think that the Corpus are interesting. Thank you, Aram. You are the best. I don't personally hate Suda, but she needs to stop being so grouchy about who I associate with. Oh gosh, I really hope that I get attacked by New Loka eventually, because New Loka is the funniest fucking shit whenever they attack. It's like, actually, hold on. I might be able to show you. So here's the Parent Sequence.
The probability of us working together has converged on never.
Okay, Ergo Glast. New Loka have healing bots, don't they? Yes, they do. Red Veil says this.
An enemy in any form is still a target.
And then finally, we've got New Loka.
You're just like the rest, tainted and ruined beyond salvation.
I just love it. And then, of course, if it's on the opposite end, I don't know what Steel Meridian says, because it's been so long since I've looked, but Cephalon Suda will be like, we have decided that you need to be purged. It's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, all of them have interesting...
You set the example for the rest of us.
Also, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the Arbiters of Hexus are technically Tenno?
What can we do to help your journey?
Alright, anyway. Let's get back to Cephalon Cimaris. Cephalon Cimaris. We go. But no, I love this game. Like, I've never played Destiny, and I fully intend to play Destiny, but it'll be interesting to play a game that's apparently very similar to this, but very different. Let me file this under the category Reformation or something like that when she sends her... Yeah, it's like... I love Suda. Alrighty. I don't know if I know I can fast travel, but I think it wigs out whenever you do this quest. Whoa. Whoa, man. Oh yeah. Hi, good sir.
I will share what I know, but you must prove yourself deserving.
Fair enough. What do I got?
This is how I can help you. Help the sanctuary.
Simular helio. I probably do need to get these weapons eventually so that I can eventually make them. Companion weapon ribbon mod? Really? Limbo, Chroma, Ureli, Harrow, Inaros, Broken Scepter. I don't think there's particularly anything that I need that I can't already make. Paracesis Sheath. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I've got all that other stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me. A weapon crafting component. Ooh. Yeah, I've got everything that I need from him. Unless I want to grab mods or something. Data parse widget. And resistances. That's actually pretty useful. Why not?
May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
Indeed. Also gonna buy a couple of these.
What offerings will this item help you bring to the sanctuary?
Yes. Alrighty. Also, how many more targets do I have? Oh, I've got all of them. Crewman. Make personal target.
Knowledge must be earned, Tenno. I will share what I know. Disappoint me, but you must prove yourself deserving.
Must prove yourself. Alright, anyway.
Show me your dedication to the sanctuary.
Eyes of day drinking the... Oh.
Searching for answers, Tenno. Knowledge must be earned. I have a task for you, small compared to the vast needs of Sanctuary. Hunt for me, and in return I will tell you what that biological signature means.
Fair enough. Indeed.
You and your kind to hunt again. Knowledge will be your reward.
Indeed. Up we go. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. I love how there's just a burning bush here. Anyway. Why, I do believe that I can leave my relay through my actual ship. Okay. Yep. 3 sanctuary targets. I can do that, actually.
Oh, I win! I'm having so much fun with you, little meat. Ooh, what shall we play next?
Okay. I can do that. Sanctuary targets. I actually like hunting for the sanctuary. I haven't done it in a very long time, but I do enjoy it. Wah.
Okay, you're looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense
Alrighty.
it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
What if you don't have stun trap? Oh yeah, no. No, the stun traps are what make it enjoyable.
Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals. Your
Alrighty.
target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Okay, so that way. Whoa. Whoa. I did not realize that it showed that kind of weaknesses. Ruck's Claw. Oh, I just realized. I thought it was a timed thing, like they usually are.
That's it. It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
Ooh. Ah, well. I was hoping I could actually... I was hoping I could get it without it, just to be, like, kind of funny. Alrighty.
An excellent specimen, Hunter. This will advance
Ow.
your goal of preservation.
Okay. Let's go, boys and girls. I almost got it, but alas, I did not actually get it. We run. I ran so far away. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Target found. Destroy it. Target destroyed.
Gosh, I love that
Proceed to the
weapon.
extraction point.
It's gonna be weird to switch to a different weapon when I switch my Warframes. I got stuck. There we go. It's also going to be weird to like have to constantly aim again. I feel like with this weapon I never have to aim. At least not really. Alrighty.
Say, you could play here. Now,
Yeah,
give
thank
me
you for
that.
stealing my stuff. I'll come back for you guys later, don't you worry. Ooh. The fuck was that? It was a very loud bang. Is it the same thing? I'm assuming it's the same thing. Yeah. Ares. Ares, Jota. That's horrible and cringy, and I apologize. Okay, so I have to say, I think I mentioned this in my last stream, but I'm working 10-hour shifts now on a 4-day work week.
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
Which,
The hunt is on, Tenno.
in and of itself, isn't bad. I don't mind it.
Use it.
However, I will say that going to the gym while on a 10-hour workday has been kicking my ass. Like, I went to the gym yesterday, right? Yeah, I went to the gym yesterday. And when I got home, usually on a weekend, I can stay up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure I went to bed at like 10 o'clock at night. Like, which is something that I never do. Like, it truly kicked my bahunkus. Alright. Alright, where are you? Up? Oh.
All right, Hunter.
Oh, there he
I will
is.
reward you should you perform synthesis.
6 minutes warm, real legit or ballast. Yeah, it pisses me off,
You
actually.
impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied for integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
Like, I understand the shorter day or the shorter nighttime in the plains, because typically a night is shorter than day. That's just how it is.
Target found. Destroyed.
Where the fuck do I go? There it is.
That's it. Now
However, it doesn't make sense for it to be such a small difference in, or such a huge difference in time between warm and cold. Maybe there's a reason for it that they're trying to get from it. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I understand. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind for a second. But like, it doesn't need to necessarily make sense. You know what I mean? I'd prefer to have it be equal so that you can actually spend time getting the right fish.
Everyone pays in my playground, one way or the other.
At least, yeah, something like that, yeah. Because, I mean, the way I see it, a lot of fish pop up in the warm hours. And I think you can technically glitch it out sometimes. I don't know how to do it, but I think I've seen people getting warm fish in the cold and vice versa. But, like, really? You can't just not do that and make it a bit easier for everybody? I don't know. Especially when the things that you're trying to get are important for various parts of the
Okay, you're
of
looking
the-
for the mainframe. It's critical
world.
that you deliver the payload to that location.
Okay.
The hunt is on, Tenno.
Where?
The
Oh,
synthesis
there it
scanner
is.
detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Have the spawn point for warm trigger while just transitioning to cold. Oh, I get you. Much longer though. I figured as much. That's still pisses me
Your
off.
target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals. We need to destroy the reactor.
Alrighty.
The reactor will have tight security. Watch
Oh, I'm
out
sure
for
it will
enemy
have tight
patrols.
security. It's a good thing that I'm not care. It's a good thing that I don't care. That was what I was trying to say. Up there? No. Am I losing my marbles? Okay. Aha. Hold on. I'm gonna read that in just a moment. I want to go ahead and get... Wait, I can pause. I keep forgetting. I'm in single player. Like Final Fantasy XIV has fishing conditions as well for catching stuff, but their day-night cycles are equivalent. The only annoying thing is waiting for specific weather. Yeah, I've been dealing with that in Pokemon. I've been playing Pokemon Shield, and I'm in the Crown Tundra, and I'm trying to finish that, but the final like set of legendaries requires me to catch a Pokemon that literally is he only pops up, he or she, it doesn't matter. It only pops up like in blizzard weather, and I don't think you can force that. Maybe there is a way to force it, I just don't know. But like I hate weather conditions like that when it's like, oh yeah, by the way, This like 10% chance sometimes happens. If you're a good boy. Also, Irem, hold on.
That's the reactor. Exposed
I made a
and
connection
destroyed.
earlier, at the beginning of the stream. I discovered,
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
oh, that's actually amazing. One of these days, I need to, like, try out Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know, I wish it were free to play, because that's one of those games that, like, I feel like I would really enjoy, but I don't play games enough. I don't play MMOs enough.
It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
What the fuck? I have never seen that before. Got him.
You have completed the synthesis I require. Return to the relay to claim your reward.
Up to 60 it is free. Oh!
Pays in my flavor,
Really?
one way or the other.
Okay, maybe I will do that then. Because, there's a bunch of games that I'm planning on playing. And especially when I get to, like, fantasy games, I plan on playing a bunch of different missions. I'm gonna let Cephalon and Samaris talk for a second. The entire vanilla is free, and they either have or they're going to add the first expansion to free content. Oh, shit! So they're doing it like, fucking SWTOR. For those of you who don't know, Star Wars The Old Republic, it does this exact same thing. In fact, I think they've gone to, like, the second expansion is free now. That's so cool! Alright, I will definitely add it to my list then, because I do plan to play Final Fantasy 15 at the very least, and I do plan to try out some of the other Final Fantasy games. In terms of, like, the full-on RPGs, like the turn-based RPGs, probably those are going to have to wait just a little bit, because, I am planning on playing the Persona games, and the Persona games are already very long. And depending on how the Persona games go, those are games that I'm going to have to do the spin-offs for as well. And yeah. So, we're going to see what happens with that. Just make sure you do the entirety of the content before subbing, because subs will always cost afterwards to play. Ah, I understand. That makes more sense. Well, I mean, I don't typically do expansions, so not for MMOs anyway. The only time that I ever did an expansion for an MMO was when I was playing WoW. And I didn't really like WoW too much to continue it. Nothing against WoW, it was just there was a lot that you could do, but it kind of just became a grind, and I got tired of it. I feel like in the case of SWTOR, and I don't know anything about Final Fantasy XIV, but if it's free, it doesn't matter how often I play it, because it doesn't matter. But, everything against WoW. I used to really love it as a kid. The only expansion that I really wanted to play was the expansion that gave you access to Blood Elves, just because I always played a Night Elf Druid, and I really liked the idea of different kinds of elves. I don't know why, because now I feel like... I always laugh, because elves in pretty much any media, in like, in the case of fucking Skyrim, or the Elder Scrolls, fucking The Lord of the Rings... There's another franchise that has a lot of elves in it, but I forget what it is. Elves are always like the assholes of the group. It's like, oh yes, we are immortal, and you are inferior. Go suck thine dick. but like for whatever reason, I loved the Night Elves. Maybe it was because they could turn invisible, but I loved WoW back in the day. And then whenever SWTOR came out, I remember I bought the game back when it was a disc, and I realized I felt so bad because that was when I was just starting to learn. I was gonna say easy there, Aragon. That was it. It was Aragon. Yeah, the elves were shit in Aragon, or at least that was the idea. I never finished that series. Maybe I need to go back and read that series. But no, like I remember I was just starting to learn about computers, and I saw the system requirements on the back of the box after I bought the physical copy of SWTOR. And the first thing that popped into my mind, oh no, I will keep that in mind. I won't do that. But I went through, I bought it, I saw the back of the box, and I saw that it required, at minimum, 2 gigs of RAM. And I remember my mom's laptop, for which I had bought the game to play it on, 1 gig of RAM. And that may have been the first time that I, like, outwardly exhibited anxiety, because I, like, fell apart. My mom was like, Wyatt, just put the game in the computer and see if it works. And I had remembered something that GameStop... Would you care if I... No, I don't care. You might want to whisper it to me for the sake of, like... Actually, no, you don't have to whisper it to me because, spoiler alert, everybody. If you don't want to be spoiled for Aragon, which the book series is, like, 10 years old now, if not more, then don't tune into chat. Otherwise, enjoy the spoiler. I'm like I said, I don't care. But I remember thinking it was like the worst thing ever. And GameStop, whenever I had gone to get another game from GameStop, I think actually it was Zoo Tycoon 2, which is also a really fun game. GameStop had told me that I could not take back a PC game. I guess maybe because of like the code that you had to have, like the CD key. But like I remember being so upset because I was like, no, if we open it, we won't be able to take it back. And my mom didn't understand it, which, okay, I didn't expect her to understand, because you could always take games back to GameStop. But PC games, and that's probably why they don't sell PC games anymore. Also the fact that they don't really sell physical copies of PC games anyway. But I took it back, and then I never got to play it until after it went free to play when I got my own computer. And SWTOR was like the coolest shit to me. Aragon is like, screw you, your petty human concerns. I'm gonna be an elf, and he goes and joins the elves. Oh gosh. This does not stop the problems, and soon the elves start having the same problems the humans do, and then Aragon is like, screw you, I'm gonna go be a dragonkin, and then he runs off and becomes a dragonkin. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh gosh. In that case, yeah, that is pretty stupid. Like, I think that you can make a story like that work if you reframe the context. Like, for instance, if it's comedic, then yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my gosh, I've been I don't think superhero is the right word in this context, but like, the whole thing with fucking Metro Man from Megamind, he's like, I've been doing this for so long, I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm gonna go fuck off and be on my own. And that's the whole thing. And I think that is the most hilarious fucking shit. Is he's just like, fuck this, I don't want to do it. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I remember I read the first book, and then I didn't read anything else with it. Alright, let's go back to the relay. I am actually going to try to fast travel to the area. But no, back to the matter at hand. I do fully intend to play the Persona games and the Final Fantasy games, but the Persona games never ever touched the movie. Didn't know there was a movie. Yes, I did know there was a movie. I did know that. Yes, I did. But Persona, especially considering that I'm going to be playing the Royal, it's going to take a while. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Excuse me. That may be one of those things where I play chunks of it off stream and chunks of it on stream. The only problem with that is in the event that I miss like important things, I don't want that to be a problem for you guys. So, yes, I have. I've played 3 and 4. I've played the spin-offs to 3 and 4. The only one of 3, or the only spin-off I haven't played, spin-off, I don't know if that's the right word. I haven't played Persona 3 Fez, which I own Persona 3 on my PSP. So if I do play Persona 3, I would have to get it for my PS2, and that would be one of those situations where I might still play it on my PS Vita, not my PSP. I would probably still play it on my PS Vita if I can find a way to like transfer the footage. Ooh. Woohoo. We'll see, because I don't mind having Persona 3 for my PS2, because that's one of those games that, like, I like having. I like the idea of having it. I don't know if I want to play the original Persona games, because one thing that I do know is different about Persona 3 Portable and Persona 3 Fez is that Persona 3 Fez has the expansion on the story, whereas Persona 3 Portable allows you to actually control your individual party members. So, you know, what I would probably do in that context is I would play Persona 3 Portable, finish the game, right? I'd get the best ending that I could, and then I would go in and play Fez from... It does have has the female playable character. The story doesn't change much. I've played both. The only thing that really changes is that you can tell that, like, Atlas didn't really know how to properly, like... I think Atlas had the idea that the majority of people who were going to be playing Persona was going to be dudes. And I think the idea was that, like, probably the people who are going to be playing the female version are also going to be dudes, or they had the opposite idea and they were like, I don't know how to write, like, the female story, like the female character interactions, because I remember anytime I play a Persona game, I always pick a romantic, like a different romantic route. So the first time that I played Persona 3, I played with Yukari as, like, the romantic route. For Persona 4, I played Chie, because I thought Chie was an interesting character. Apparently, a lot of people don't like Chie. I don't know why, but, you know. The second time I played Persona 4, I went with Yukiko, which a lot of people also don't like her so much, which I find incredibly interesting, considering they're literally the first 2 girls you meet in the game. I know! Chie is the best! Like, okay. Chie is, like, so cool, because, I mean, when you think about it, Persona 4 Golden has 4 main, like, love interests, right? You can also... F-Steak? What? What? Oh! I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? That makes so much more sense. I was like, know what you mean. Then I remember she has like a big thing for like eating meat, which I appreciate because so do I. But you technically have like 4 to 5. Yes, please send it to me. I probably won't watch it during the stream, just because I tend to not watch videos on the stream. I feel like I break things up too much, and then I lose my chat, and then yeah. But I will watch it after the stream. But you've got like 5 main love interests in Persona 4. You've got Chie, Yukiko, Risa? No, that's not. Rise? No. No, watch it on your. Gotcha. I feel like I'm pronouncing her name wrong. The Idol. I don't remember. I think it is Rise. You've got her, and then you've got no. You were right the second time. Yes. Oh! Nice. Oh, thank you for the message. I just saw the notification. Naoto, thank you! I knew her name. I was like, what the fuck? And then if you played Golden, you have the 5th one, which is, I think her name starts with an M, I think. She's like the mysterious person that shows up. I won't spoil anything for people who haven't played Persona 4 Golden, but she's an interesting character. I don't even know if that technically counts as a love interest. Naoto is better than Beth. She's the one I always go for. Marie, thank you. It's been so long since I've played Persona 4, and I really only associate with the main cast. But like, you can go off and you can like have the relation with like the 2 band, or not band. One's band, and then the other one is like the acting class, I think. Oh, I love Persona. I've never played Shin Megami Tensei. I want to, but if I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy after I play the Persona games, that's gonna be pushed back farther. Whenever I played Persona 5, I've only played Persona 5 once, so playing Persona 5 R is going to be my second Persona 5 experience as a whole. But whenever I played, ooh, nice. Whenever I played Persona 5, I went with On, because I thought On was cool. But as I played, like all of the other characters in the party were so much cooler. But I went with On because I stuck with it. Felt kind of weird to like be like, yeah, I've dated you for like 3 story segments. I'm gonna dump you for Futaba. I don't know. I'm dumping you for somebody. Yeah. But whenever you play the female story for Persona 3 Portable, the options are a lot. Yeah, no, don't. I don't. Trust me, I don't. I will eventually go down that route just because of the fact that I like to experience the different ways the story evolves. For instance, if I'm not mistaken, in Persona 3, I've only played Persona 3 Portable twice. 3 times. Twice on the female story and once on the male story. I think. No, it was twice, because it was one on the other. I think, based off of who you date in the Persona... I think based off of who you date, at the very end of the game, they are with you at the end. Right? Which I think is cool. It changes how the story flows a bit, and it's just interesting. But if you're playing as the female protagonist, she only has like 3 or 4 romance options, and only one of them is really worthwhile. For those of you who haven't played the Persona games, turn off your ears now, because fucking Shinjiro dies. Like, hardcore dies. I think in the female storyline you can save him, but he doesn't come back to your party. I think you can save him, but he doesn't come back to the party. Junpei, you would think would be a prime candidate for a romance thing, but for story reasons that can't happen. Obviously the other male on your team after that is, well, you've got two after that. You've got Akihiko, and then you've got the kid. I forget the kid's name. It's been so long since I've played the games. I'm so sorry. I love these games. But the kid, as you, like, interact with him, like, you find out that he has a crush on you, or it's implied, at the very least, that he has a crush on you. But, like, obviously that's not gonna go anywhere because he's, like, 12. So you've got one option in the main cast for romance. I should clarify, I'm not saying you should be able to have a romantic option with the child. Want to clarify that right now. I'm just saying that your options are limited. And then outside of that, I think you can have, like, 2 or 3 interactions. I think you can technically date the Velvet Room steward. Ken, that's his name. Thank you. I think you can technically date the Velvet Room steward if you pick the female option, or the male steward, but like the female protagonist. And then I think you can date the personification of death, which is a really weird thing that you can do. I didn't know you could date the sister. Interesting. There may be another option, but I don't know the other option. And that's kind of the thing. Like, it was kind of clear that they didn't know what they were doing with that, or it seems like they didn't know what they were doing. But whenever I played the female option, it's canon too. Wait, really? What the fuck? The canon ending... Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I'm gonna have to look into that now. But like, the first, like, and only option that I went with was Akihiko. And that one is so cringy. Like, I get that maybe that's just a character writing thing. Only Persona 3D title where that's true. Really? Really? Wow. I'm gonna look into that now. But, like, I remember there's, like, this whole thing, and then, like, you're talking to him, and he's like, I have to ask you an important question. And it's like, alright, cool, what's gonna happen here? And he goes, will you be my girl? And it's just like, you get, like, heavy, stereotypical neckbeard, like, Discord mod, like, groomer vibes from him. He's like, will you be my kitten? He doesn't say it like that. But you get what I mean. Like, that heavy stereotype. And it's very weird, it's very awkward. It's just strange. Because Maria's canon for 4, and I don't believe 5 has a canon relationship. Oh, I didn't know that Maria was... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to talk Persona with you after the stream is over, because now there's a lot to talk about. Because the implications for Marie being the canon, like, romantic relationship in Persona 4 has a lot of implications. A lot of implications. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna take a very quick ad break because I have to use the bathroom, but I will be right back. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh, hey, that actually worked out, because now I get to talk to you. Sorry, I read your chat just now. I apologize it took me so long. You ever, like, have a situation where you go to the bathroom, and then, like, even though you just peed, you go to flush the toilet, and the toilet is like, no, I'm clogged now. Yeah, that happened. And I had a moment of panic because the water got, like, right to the top just before it would have, like, gone over. And then it finally went back down after that, and I was like, ha, 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 ha. So, that's why it took me so long. I'm here now. But yeah, no, my plan for...
Explore the sanctuary for new
Could you not get right in my face?
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be without you? I thank you, Tenno. You found something my sentinels missed in that prison. You will make an excellent hunter. I will decipher as we agreed. It is of Tenno origin, with an anomaly from before the Orokin Purge. This
I'll explain in a
knowledge must be
moment.
synthesized. It belongs in Sanctuary. I have created a blueprint based on its biological properties. Build it, so we both may become enlightened by it.
Okay, anyway. So, with Persona, I'm planning on playing all of the canon games.
You know what to do. Construct the item I've given you. This knowledge could empower us both.
Yes.
Completing this blueprint has sent out some kind of signal. Operator, I feel...
Oh.
Is silent in the calm. Hushed and empty is the womb of the sky.
You good?
Operator.
I will begin shielding your Cephalon somatic routines. Meanwhile, you must hunt for me. I have traced the source of this message.
Thank you, Samaris.
Whoever we're dealing with slaughtered the Grineer searching for the codices. It must be going after the Corpus next. Get there and intercept.
Okay, as I was saying, I'm planning on playing all of the canon games, but with Persona, canon is kind of weird. For instance, Persona 3 Fez is canon. Female Persona 3 Portable story is not canon. Even though they're basically the same, the female story is not canon because the female doesn't technically exist. I think they explain that in Persona Q2, but I've never played Persona Q2. I intend to. But that game in and of itself isn't necessarily canon either. So there's a lot going on with that. But Persona 3 Fez is canon. That, from what I understand, is like the canon end to Persona 3. And it picks up in Persona 4 Arena and Arena Ultimax. Conversely, Persona 4 Golden is canon. Persona 4 connects with Arena and Arena Ultimax. And then, oddly enough, Persona 4 Dancing All Night is canon. But for the sake of explanation, she technically doesn't even really exist in that game either. Really? Really? Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. And then Persona 5... Persona 5 is weird because I think they did the opposite of what they did with Persona 4. Persona 4 is a fantastic game, but the story of Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden are vastly different. Persona 4... Oh, nice! Good, good. Persona 4 Golden is technically canon, whereas Persona 4 is not the canon story. Meanwhile, Persona 5 is canon, but Persona 5 Royal is not canon. Now, of course, the two games' details are not extravagant enough to be, like, huge loopholes, like, because Persona 5 Strikers, Persona 5S, which is technically a sequel to Persona 5, does not have, precisely, yeah, like, it's weird. And I think in Persona 5S, you're not going to see Persona 5R characters in there, and you're also not going to see Akechi in Persona 5S for reasons that I will not disclose because of that game being newer than the other Persona games. Especially with R. I don't know anything about R other than it adds a new character, a couple new characters, and like new dungeons and shit. But in Persona 5R, Akechi is can be a lot more present, from what I understand. But you're not going to see Akechi in Persona 5S. Maybe you'll see him in flashbacks or something. I haven't played that game. But you're not going to see Akechi in Persona 5S because he's not relevant to the story. Let's go with that. But in the case of Persona 5R, that could literally be explained away in any way, shape, or form. The same thing goes with Kasumi. I think that's the name of the new like party member in that game. The point is there's a lot that can be kind of debated for Persona 5S and Persona 5R and 5 and just in general. The dancing games are also kind of in that route. It's heavily assumed you do a full Confidant run. Yeah, that's my plan. I am going to have a guide on that because I know that I'm not going to spoil myself, but I know that there are consequences for not doing that, and I want to make sure that I've got everything correct on that one. I straight up thought that this was just some old guy sitting there, but the dancing games for Persona 3 and 5 specifically are simultaneously canon and not canon, because obviously they didn't have these dance-offs, because why would they have these dance-offs? Especially in the case of Persona 3, because the protagonist of Persona 3 is dead. Furthermore, Persona 5 takes place years after Persona 3, and yet you're fighting against each other, technically, in both games. However, those games also take place in a dream. So, they did happen, just not in the real world. That is also true. I've always considered it to be canon because they connect and it kind of furthers the story of both 3 and 4. Persona 5 has Strikers, but other than that, the only other game that Persona 5 has is Q2, which has all of the characters, and again, that one's not canon. I do count Persona 4 dancing as canon because it actually takes place in the real world and all that weird shit happens. Yeah, Persona, yeah. So, yeah, it's weird. That game's weird. The canon timelines for those games are weird. But I'm going to play. Like I said, I'll have to go through and verify which games that I can actually play. Because Persona 4 Golden, I might have to rebuy for my computer so that I can actually play it and record it. If I can't record PS Vita footage, then I'll have to get Persona 3 for my, which I'll have to do anyway, but you know what I mean. I'll have to play it with the context of I'll have to play the full game without being able to control my party members. It just depends. We'll see what happens. That fucks up everybody who hasn't been in the series as long as I have. Persona is canon to wait, hold on. Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2, and if... Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I feel like you're gonna drop some shit on me. I am still listening, and I will pause to do it, but I want to continue this quest and get it over with so that I can actually link up with you and do some shit for a bit. Because actually, the stream will technically be over at like 11:20. It leads directly into Persona 1. Are you fucking serious?
I am not detecting
fuck?
any Tenno here.
There may be information stored on the network.
Tenno, I'll have to break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
What
I
the
can't do
fuck?
this without you.
Isn't Shin Megami Tensei like post-apocalyptic though? Like, I know that the 5th one is, right?
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
What the fuck?
I'm in, Tenno.
Video games confuse me, man. Really? Great, babe. I do need to play those games, because like I said, I haven't played them at all. Interestingly enough, Shin Megami Tensei actually gives me like heavy Code Vein vibes. Not in the gameplay, obviously, but like in the presentation. I guess it would be more accurate to say that Code Vein gives me Shin Megami Tensei vibes, but you get what I mean. Hold on, I need to grab this really quickly. Where the oh, it's gone. Never mind. Ah.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Of controller reality and rewrites the rules of it so that the event that happened in that game and before never occur again. Oh! So, in Shin Megami Tensei 1, all of Persona is based off of that. And oh, that's cool. That would also explain why a lot of like the demons, are they demons? That would also explain why a lot of the demons in Shin Megami Tensei are present within the Persona universe, because the apocalyptic events haven't occurred, but you can access like different things.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Oh! Okay. Oh man, now I definitely need to go and play these games. So, what is different between the two? Because I know that, like, at least with 3, 4, and 5, a big part of Persona is the social links, right? So,
Here is a
is that, like, still a component of Shin Megami Tensei? Or is it completely different?
I'm in, Tenno.
Please forgive me for being a complete and total noob. I genuinely don't know. Oh, damn it, it did it again. They've been subject to a second rewrite that happened at the end of the Persona 2 duology. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, that's so weird.
Still working on it. Continue
Alrighty,
to defend.
Bonk. Sorry, Venari. The fuck was that? You have got some heavy health. Alrighty.
The odds were against
Oh
us,
man.
Tenno, but we did it.
Oh man, I really want to play these games now. And typically, I'm not the kind of person that likes to, like... I'm not typically a JRPG person. I played, Persona's one of my favorite games. I really love Pokemon. But Pokemon's not, like, my game. What the fuck? Was that supposed to happen? I don't know if that was supposed to happen or not. That's so weird. But yeah, so I plan to play, the metaphysical elements have been consolidated into the mental aspects. I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce that.
Chroma. I haven't seen one
Representing
since.
the first representation of actualization, they're competing to see which way of humanity will
I
evolve.
don't like this.
Oh.
This Chroma has been to the locations that both the Grineer and Corpus have found codices. It's covering someone's tracks.
Oh, weird.
Motivations are inconsequential. Focus on finding their next location.
Well, operator, the next logical location is the machine where we previously activated codices, aboard the derelict ship.
Very good, Cephalon Ordis. Your potential is squandered here as a simple servant of this operator. It would be a shame for you to waste away here, as all things outside Sanctuary do.
We don't have time for this. Tenno, return to the machine before the trail goes cold.
Indeed. Everything was going to be destroyed without either of them winning. Oh, weird. So I like how things.
My playground.
Where is this? Oh, revisit the derelict. I love it how games connect like that. Like, one of my, like, maybe this isn't the best example, but like, I haven't played Elden Ring yet, but I've seen that there are 3 different endings, at least 3 different endings. And I've seen theories about how each ending connects to a different version of a current Souls game. So, like, Frenzied Flame, for instance. That's the one that I know of, that I know directly by, that I know...
The question is, if it is not Tenno control, what entity dominates it? That is the true prey. I must have that other for my sanctuary.
Anyway, like, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, I know that one ending, like, technically links to Dark Souls, one ending links to Bloodborne, and one ending, like, links to Demon Souls. Now, that might not be true, but if it was, how cool would that be? I love it when games do that, where it's like, it could be something so different, or you could spawn something from it that is equally interesting. And I also love how, like, we, you know, I mean, obviously we as gamers know, but, like, I like it that the whole Persona game, all of the Persona games aren't, like, about...
They've beaten us to it, but the damage is fresh. Be prepared, Tenno.
Oh.
Do not engage.
I need this information. Synthesize it.
Alright. Alrighty.
We
Oh.
have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Did I get him? No, I didn't. I don't think I got him. Whoa. I will read that in just a moment. And that's True Demon Demi-Fiend. I have no idea who that is. But I am interested. I'll have to go back and possibly play those. Maybe I'll play those on my own time, or maybe I will play those straight from the get-go. I don't know yet. Oh man, I have so many games that I plan to play. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I've heard of that game. Didn't they re-release that game for modern consoles? At least I thought they did. That's what I thought, yeah. Now, if only they would do that for Metal Gear Solid 4. I literally can play every Metal Gear Solid known to man except for 4.
Cephalon orders. Through my teaching, you should be able to extract a blueprint from the hunter's synthesis. Let us begin the final hunt. Defeating Chroma will allow us to synthesize it. Only then we will learn the secrets of its controller.
Yeah.
Operator,
Yeah.
this sounds dangerous.
Cephalon orders. Please. You must learn to collaborate with me if you are to be my eternal steward of the sanctuary.
I would be steward of your sanctuary?
Ours. And with a full retrofit. Total mimetic restoration.
Abandon the operator? Yes, the operator deserves a newer, better ship, Cephalon. I think this is probably for the best.
Then it is decided. I will prepare your data transfer.
Yeah.
The operator has completed this hunt. Tenno, I've marked the location.
See, the sad thing about Samaras is, like, I would love to know what goes on in his mind. I think to an extent he does care, but in a very weird way. I like him, but he's definitely not somebody that I want to hang out with, if that makes any sense. I would love to play Metal Gear Solid like through and through, because that would be such a fun game to play. But I would feel weird about playing it without playing all of them. You know what I mean? Like, the only Metal Gear games that I haven't played is Metal Gear 1 and 2. Like, the original Metal Gear, not Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear.
Chroma will be
But, like, I've played 1 through 5, I've played Rising Revengeance, I've played Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Pursuit of the Greater Good, and I've never liked that. I feel that. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I want to know if this is what I think it is. It might be. Okay, anyway. Oh, I just got red crits. It's very rare to get red crits with this weapon unless you have a crit build, and I don't think I do. Maybe I do, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. I feel like a crit build for this thing is heavy overkill.
Now you wait and learn from the results.
But the operator is in danger.
I'm really not, though.
My knowledge will preserve
Once I can get it. Oh, nice! I'll, once we finish this, I think this is the last mission of the quest, I'll hop on.
Enough. You want to be eternal steward of the sanctuary, do you not?
Alrighty. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, we can test with before I have you guys spinning rep on me. I mean, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. Like, so I mean, if we want to test it, we totally can. But I probably will get a new. I probably will get a new kit gun soon anyway, just because I like the idea of building them. Either that or I'll build another Zaw. Because the Zaws are fun as well. Okay. I just don't know if you specifically want to kill stream. I don't know which one that one is. Oh gosh. My kit gun knowledge is failing me miserably. Alrighty. I'll wrangle. But faster reload speed, highest critical chance, and lowest status chance. Ah, I get you. I don't know. Is that the Spore Lacer you're doing? Or is this a different kit gun? Okay, cool, cool. We'll see, I don't know yet. I know I've got enough reputation to buy it. Or at the very least, I can't imagine not having enough reputation to buy it. Alrighty. I'm gonna switch to swords for a bit. Haymaker and Killstream. Ooh! Already have the Lacer and Maker built. I got you. I know that you can trade certain blueprints, but I don't know if it... We'll find out. We will definitely find out.
The operator comes first.
Orders, free yourself of this.
Shut your oscillator, Samaris. Operator, use the scanner on the chroma. You do not have to kill it or risk yourself. You can release it from its control with the scanner.
Got
Go
him.
now, Tenno. You have done well.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay.
Excellent work, Tenno. You've severed the control of Chroma. The hunt
Indeed.
is over.
Yes.
For now, these scans will be an incredible addition to Sanctuary. I will
Indeed.
continue my search for the source of the voice and its domination. Return to me, and hunt again, Tenno. I will reward you.
Adaptation? I'm almost
More
positive that I do.
importantly, the operator is unharmed.
You disappoint me, Cephalon Ordis. I was offering a greater purpose. Healing. As steward, I would have restored your lost memories.
I am Ordis, Ship Cephalon. I serve the operator. I make new memories.
Aww. That actually does sound like a good. That actually does sound like a good build. I'll let me check. I'm almost positive that I have adaptation. I'll just go with that. Oh yeah, I've got an extra one. When damage. Ooh, that is absolutely amazing. I'm surprised I haven't already like done something with it. Communication, inbox. What did I get?
You
Oh.
have worked hard. Captured millions of imprints to be combined into ideal specimens for the Sanctuary. In light of your tireless contributions, I've decided to expand your role.
Oh?
Every day I perform preliminary synthesis to determine what creature will join the Sanctuary next. Do you want to see the Sanctuary grow as quickly as I do? Then join me in this task by visiting the Sanctuary.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
What?
Me too.
I have no idea. I don't know if that's new or not. Alrighty, anyway. Yes, let me switch to friends only. And meet me in the dojo. 'Cause, we can try to share our shit. At the very least I can give you, fucking, adaptation. Ooh. Dragon. Fairy tale. Dragon cry. Anyway. Adapt. Be there once it loads. I completely get you. Also, these guys are, like, really good artists. Especially considering that, like, these are just random fucking things. You know what I mean? Like, this right here is pretty crazy. Like, they took the time to make fucking feet. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Don't take that seriously. I'm more of a corn guy myself. Alright, so... I guess you would just try to give me your kit gun blueprint, and then I'll just get adaptation for you. Adapt. Zoop. And if that doesn't work, then we will work on getting you to level 4. What level are you in the Orvelis? I know the last time you hadn't got... No, dude. Oh, that sucks. Wait, hold on. Okay. At the very least, we can work on getting you to the next level, and hopefully we'll be able to get you to level 4 relatively soon. One damage plus 5% resistance to that damage type for 10 second stabs. Oh, yeah. You could just give me, just give me something like that. It's nothing, I don't need anything from you. I wish that there was, like, a way that I could just give you things without you having to give up your resources. But, you know. Oh, but that's frustrating. Alrighty. Well, in that case, let's... I'm trying to think. It's cool. I'm drowning in those stars. Fair enough. I have another message in my inbox. What's this?
Conflict reveals nature, reveals truth.
Dude.
Within my sanctuary, truth is immortal, but it lacks the conflict I require. My experiments have set my data immortals against each other countless times, but it is not enough. I need you.
Oh.
Challenge my specimens within the construct and enlighten me. I will reward you in kind. I await your presence in the relay, Hunter.
I was like, why is he giving me info for fucking, I guess I'll set it to public then if we're going to be doing... Are we doing bounties or do we want to do something else? I'm good with either. Oh, wait, that's my squad. Whoopsie. But yeah, if we want to do that, we can totally do that. We can honestly do whatever. I'm good to do... has been the quickest for me to grind, but I'm cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to do bounties, we can do that. We can mine, we can fish. I am genuinely good to do whatever. I am very easy. Hi, Frank. Welcome. Since we're going to the orb, though, I am going to, I'm going to switch my build to be Corpus-oriented. Since we're not going to be fighting anything else other than the Corpus on the orb, Valis. At least, I don't think we would be. I guess if we were doing armor bounties, maybe, but not at the moment. In that case, I'll also set us to friends only. Venus or Valis. I am always good to do some mining because I think I'm. You think we could try a 3-star bounty? Yeah, we totally could. We'll have to go back into the orb. Well, actually, no, we don't. I think we can do it straight from the front. We could definitely do a 3-star bounty. Alrighty. Can we start 3-star bounties from here?
Day for a little commerce.
We can. Okay, cool. Yeah, I will eagerly await you right over here. You're good, dude. It gives me the opportunity to, like... It gives me the opportunity to, like, get, skateboard XP. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, I am here. Yeah, this is unless you're keen on doing the races, this is easily the best way to get experience for the board. Because you can just grind this non-stop and get 3,000 points for each little thing that you do. $3,000 is your highest, but, you know. There you are. I'll, if you're ready, I'll go ahead and I'll start the bounty.
Pick a run, and I'll patch you through.
Blackmail the Corpus Investigator, keep him away from our people. Start her up, gotcha. I'm always ready for a bounty. Oh, I'm liking Wukong. I like the fashion you got going for her? Him. Great day.
The Corpus Investigator is getting too close to our informants. Send him a message. Look elsewhere. You don't work shady without acquiring a few dirty secrets of your own. Need you to break into the investigator's files and find anything we can use.
Oh yeah. Do you have any like augments on him? Because Wukong is a great frame.
Get in there, steal everything. Bet my left actuator will find something that'll point us toward our objective.
Wukong is easily one of my favorite frames, which is funny because I don't use him ever, but I really like him. Oh, nice kill. That wasn't you. That was my cat. Whoopsie.
Search the area. Nat Anya's supply caches are somewhere around here. Get him before the Corpus do.
I'm on the way. I'll head left. Well, I guess we're both heading the same way right now, but I'll head left. What are you? Oh, that was an Exodus. I was like, You're new.
Yes, cache number 1.
Nice. Oh, there's one.
Good work.
I have a love-hate relationship with the caches in this game. I'll go and check this really random area. I hear it. There it is. Got it.
All pockets picked.
Ooh, hey, Naramon lens.
Hell of a show, Sparky. Hell of a show. Found something useful, too. Listen to this.
Oh, what were you trying to get?
Not sure why, but some of the Corpus higher-ups think this mucker's important. Hit his funds, take him out, steal his access codes, and let's see what happens.
I couldn't find any caches. You found one. At the very least, I only found 2, so I don't know what happened, but I found 2, so if there were 3, I'm pretty sure you got at least 1.
We just woke up to what you're doing. Now let's see who comes crawling out of the pumps. Keep going.
Alrighty. Give me the creds.
They figured out what we're up to right on schedule. Nothing gets a taxman to pop his head up like threatening his income stream. Leg it, he won't linger.
Nice.
One less monkey
Oh.
we can knife off.
Hi.
Let's
Naramon lens. I will gladly take all of these lenses.
Drones are rich sources of corpus metadata. Just what we need. Got one marked. Take it down and I'll see what it knows.
Alrighty. I'm on the way. Lol. Oh man. This game is great. This is probably the only game that I can consistently play and not get tired of. Like, I'll take breaks from it every now and again, but I never get tired of it, you know what I mean? Oh, thought I was going at full speed.
Swat it out of the sky so we can get to work.
Watch us get nothing but lenses. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that'd be hilarious.
Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. Here come the taxmen. Keep him off the drone till I'm finished with it.
Oh. My necromech didn't summon. Oh, I'm liking your energy colors too. Oh, jeez. Why, hello there. Wop. I wonder if I need to, like, do a little bit of leveling before this weekend's over. Because they got that double affinity thing going on right now. Ooh. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, this is one of those games that I just don't get tired of. Like, ever. Using it for my Arcwing stuff. Maybe I need to do that, like, tomorrow. Because, I don't know when the weekend ends. Like, the Affinity weekend ends. But maybe I'll do that. Ooh, Garuda.
According to this drone, our target keeps all his dirt off the grid in a secure facility. Sentimental value, maybe.
Ah, damn. Wait, so 12 o'clock in the afternoon?
He keeps all his sensitive
1 o'clock in the
information
afternoon?
this secured facility.
Damn.
Grab as much incriminating evidence as you can. We'll turn the tables on this lowlife and keep our people clear.
Alrighty. Yeet. Ow. Yeah, maybe I'll do something like that tomorrow morning.
This is the place. New shipment about to teleport in. Taken for all their worth. Every last crook.
Can I do these with my Necromech? Oh, I can!
We've got more coming in. Pick them up.
Alright, let's do this.
Case retrieved.
Oh, that's cool. My my Warframe that I'm not using at the moment is capturing shit.
Another shipment. Move fast.
But yeah, maybe if I do like a railjack mission, I could work on getting this.
That's one for us.
Alrighty.
Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it.
Alrighty. Perish.
Done.
Ooh, a relic.
Enough to persuade this code to turn his attentions elsewhere. Good work.
Alright, cool. Lazy Shotgun Twin is a great build. Oh yeah. No, like that's a really good idea. What I typically do when I use my Wukong, I go with the oh, not what I want to do. I typically go with his fourth ability. I forgot what it was called. I typically go with his fourth ability so that constantly that's in use, and I just go crazy with that. Either that, or I go primarily sniper with him going with melee, or vice versa. But I tend to do better with sniper. Are we going to continue with this? Do we want to do a higher tier bounty? What do you want to do? Also, liken the Zorus. Like the energy colors on that too. Uh-oh. Pretty sure 4-star will wreck me. Maybe. Not necessarily, but maybe. I'm down to do another 3. I wholeheartedly believe in you. You go ahead and accept it. I'm gonna drink some water. Dirt unit. Alrighty. How much,
The Corpus Investigator is getting too close to our
Okay, I've got a good chunk of standing.
Look elsewhere. You don't work shady without acquiring a few dirty secrets of your own. Need you to break into the Investigator's files and find anything we can use as leverage. An informant's marked a taxman supply depot.
I always forget that you can, like...
Break in and nick the lot.
You can, do, like, attacks with this thing. I think the funniest thing about this game is just that they decided we're gonna do random shit with this game. We're gonna give you the opportunity to have a hoverboard as a mode of transportation, and then we're gonna give you the opportunity to do tricks with it. Like, what the fuck? Alright.
needs those supplies more than the Corpus. Lock them down before the taxmen make off with them.
In we go. What are we working with? Is there anything over here? Nope. Thermosludge. Oh, are they in the same spots as before?
Right, first cache. 2 to go.
Here, you go that way. I'm gonna go up because I think there's places you can go that lead up. Yeah, like over here. Then again, we ended up going to the exact same spot. I hear one. I see one.
The second cache. 1 more to go.
No, not over here. Oh. Oh, weird. Oh, I hate it when they do this. Wait, let me go over here and just verify. Oh, wait. No, the yellow popped back up. Oh, nice.
That's so fast they never even got to wake their supervisor.
Good job. Where was it?
I think I just worked something out. Humor me.
I follow Z.
Change of plan. Corpus VIP just stepped out. If we get his codes, I can get some real info on what we're after. Give him the business.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, finding those caches is a pain in the behind. I almost never enjoy finding those. And away we go. already. Perhaps an unpopular opinion, or perhaps because I just don't like change. I don't like that they made the Orvalis more green. I wish they would have just kept the snow.
You got their attention. Keep it up. Money's in the bag, and there he is. Right on schedule.
Oh.
Target marked. Take him down.
Nice.
Deleted.
Hey!
The mighty temple. Uh-huh. This looks useful. Yes. Solid lead.
I know, right? I was helping Kat farm these a while back, and that is like the getting the debt bonds is like the most frustrating part of like the Orvalis for me. Maybe that and the fishing, where you have to find like the warm. Oh, that was weird.
Wait for the trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece.
We have to be sneaky. Irem, don't make a noise.
There it is. Steady.
We can't make any noises at all. Also, your clone is like boogieing. I love it.
Perfect. Coil drive disabled.
Oh, I love it. I love it when this game glitches out.
Access to that data mass quick as you can.
You gotta love it. This game is something else, that's for sure. Headish. Fight for me as I eat chips. Yes. Oh, that's a good question. Favorite flavor of chips? For me personally, it's a toss-up between like Cape Cod salt and vinegar. Ooh, nice choice. Cape Cod specifically, I like their normal chips, like the regular potato chips. But if we're talking flavors, I probably have to go between a toss-up of like ranch chips and dill chips. I don't like pickles, which I find hilarious. But when it comes down to like, I have to have hot sauce. Ooh. I have never thought to do that. Back when I lived in the South, I got I used to get grouches a lot. And the fucking chips that you could get, and then like, and their 45 sauce, that was the shit for me.
He keeps all his sensitive information in this secured facility. Grab as much incriminating evidence as you can. We'll turn the tables on this lowlife and keep our people clear.
Let's fucking go. Whoop. Oh shit. I appear to be stuck. I shouldn't have done this. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Alright, there we go. Thought I heard something. But 45 sauce?
Resource cases
Oh,
are gonna be
so good.
to this site. Intercept them, steal them, get out. Shipments arrived. Grab them. Another shipment. Move fast. Case retrieved.
Here, if you can get that one, I'll get this one. Zoop. Perish.
Got it. Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the Taxon lay a hand on any of it.
Oh, that would explain it.
That's one for us.
Perfect.
We've got more coming in. Pick them up.
Heck yeah.
Done. We've got enough to persuade
Tech
this
enhanced.
to turn his attentions elsewhere. Good work.
Ooh, and corroded neuroptics again. And away we go. Neom. Alrighty. I may actually have to end the stream for tonight. I just realized I've been streaming for 3 hours. It's starting to get late here. But, I had a blast. That sounded really sarcastic. I didn't mean for it to.
Base locked down, comms up. Now,
but,
no time for a break. Utico's got more work for you.
I didn't mean it in a sarcastic way. I genuinely enjoyed myself. Alright, I'm gonna head down, and then, oh wait, you can actually stay in, are you wanting to stay out there? Cause I can leave squad and it won't affect you. Actually, it might affect you. It might make it so that the area is harder. But if everything works out, I know that I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning, but if everything works out, then I might be able to game for a little bit. If you want to level some stuff up, or if you want to grind for materials or something, I might be hopping in to do that tomorrow. So, I'd love to game with you some more. Now that work is less hectic, I fully intend to be playing this game. Oh, there's somebody named Rule 34 Fuda. I'll leave that to your guys' imagination. I do very quickly want to see if I can even get that blueprint.
Yes, yes. All hail the conquering hero. Must we
Okay,
go through
anyway.
this every time? You were
So
wrong. I
it's
was wrong. The Outworlder is amazing.
Ramble,
Zip
Love
it.
Tap, Shrewd, Brash,
I
Giver,
assist.
Haymaker, Bellow, Zip, Bash Rack, Slap Needle, Spark Fire, Swift Fire, Zip Fire, Thunder Drum, Stitch, Tremor, Steady Slam, Splat, Killstream? Was that it? Killstream? Maximum critical chance and minimum status chance. I'm curious now. Killstream. What was the other ones? I know one was Spore Lacer and the other was the loader, right? Or not the loader, the grip. Killstream and Haymaker. Gotcha. Haymaker is right here. Okay. Gotcha.
Check.
I know that I can't build it right now because I don't have the materials for it, but I do want to go ahead and get the stuff required to build it. Because now I'm curious. I'm very curious, actually. But yeah, no, I might be playing tomorrow if possible. So if you're free and you're playing, I'm definitely down to do so. But I won't promise anything because it just depends on when I can pop in. So, but as a quick little aside, we'll see how it shakes out. Heck yeah. And if not, I will be playing this again next week, next Saturday. I may actually play this a good bit. Next week, aside from stream. But give me just a moment to talk to our wonderful, wonderful father. Browse
weapons? Of course you do.
Spore Lacer. Alrighty.
Much obliged.
Wait, I saw that. Browse wares. What is that? Zymos. Oh. Trumna. Feel a devastating thing. A heavy, oversized automatic rifle with wearing. That sounds like something else. Sepulchrum. This large, weighty, double-barreled pistol delivers 2 inch impact. Wow. Some of these weapons, I don't know what they are. Anyway.
I guess you know what's best for you.
I might even have a new buddy floating by me. Oh yeah, new Sentinel. Heck yeah. I miss playing this game. The sucky thing is, at least in the case of streaming it, I'm probably going to be taking a break from this game for a little bit after next stream, because I try to keep the streams varied for Saturday. I thought I saw AK Vasto, Arc Vasto, Arcwing, Nautilus. I do need to build the Nautilus eventually. Be under modular. Killstream Haymaker. I need Goblight Tears, Travesite Alloy, Scrap. I may actually have all this stuff. Spore Lacer, Sporulate Sacs. Okay, I may not have that. I definitely need the Sporulate Sacs. But I can make the First Steel Alloy and the Travesite, I believe. Watch me not have the ability to do that at all. First Steel Alloy and then Travesite. Travesite. Great, dang.
Operator?
I'll mess with that, and the next time we may test out a new weapon if I have everything. Just gotta grind up rep. I feel that. I wish that I could, like, give you things to help with rep, but I don't think you can give out the debt bonds. I don't even know if I have any to, like, aside from the ones that I just gave you. Or that I just gave, the ones that I just earned. I didn't give any to you. Like I said, I don't know if you can. Bonds. Oh, actually, I have a lot of them. Mining is easy and quick. Well, in the event that I can give them to you, I will definitely give them to you the next time we play. But, shout out to Iron of the Pillars for joining me tonight. He's fantastic, and I enjoy hanging out with him. It's always nice to play this game with somebody, and especially when, you know, it's somebody who also knows how the game works. As I said, Monday I will be playing some more. I will be starting Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Depending on how that goes, I may finish it on Monday. The game, I mean, I typically play these games for about 3 hours. It was a little bit different with Help Wanted, because with Help Wanted, I could only play for so long before my eyes started hurting. But depending on what happens, I might just be able to rush through it. I will be doing that, and that's going to be a good time. Again, depending on what happens, I may start streaming Super Mario World on Wednesday, or I might be joining Sound the Horn. More on that in just a moment. But other than that, I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff, right? In addition to that, as always, I'm anticipating playing a Souls game. I'm definitely anticipating playing Elden Ring. It looks to be really fun, and if I'm not mistaken, I think a Souls game was like the first full playthrough that I did on this channel, specifically with Sekiro. There may be... I guess I technically streamed Slender the Arrival, but that was before I knew that you could save archives. So I won't be doing that yet. But Slender the Arrival? Is that the name of the game? I don't think that's... Yeah, that is it. I'm just dumb. But, fantastic games all around. I'm really excited to get into more... I'm excited to get into another Souls game. Once we finish with that, and once we finish with FNAF in all totality, we're gonna move right on to like futuristic games. So we'd be playing games like Fallout, Star Wars, fucking Borderlands, Watch Dogs, Subnautica, Deus Ex, games like that. We're playing a lot of stuff like that. I'm gonna build a couple more of these, just so that I know what I'm doing. And then, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of different games to play, and I'm excited to get into that. I guess the next thing would be to talk about, beef stew. I'm pretty sure the command is just stew. Heck yeah. Beef Stew, fantastic group. I'm in there, obviously. I wouldn't be shouting it out if I wasn't a part of it. Be kind of weird if I was shouting it out and I wasn't a part of it. But it's made up of me, Sound the Horn, and Milo the Puppy Cat, all of which are fantastic streamers. I was joining Sound the Horn on his channel for some Half-Life 2. For whatever reason, the stream crashed. It didn't really work out for Wednesday, but we might be playing more of that next Wednesday. I'll have to get a hold of him and see if we can work something out. But that might be in the cards. If not, like I said, I'll be playing Super Mario World. But we'll just have to see what happens. Milo, on the other hand, does a lot of things. I think her schedule's changing because she's currently working her way through college and stuff. But, it was great. Like, it was a good time. Milo's doing a lot of classes and stuff, so I think her schedule's changing. But she usually streams on Saturday mornings. And she does, like, these big community streams where she'll play games like Back 4 Blood, TF2. There was another game... And I feel like every time I think of the game, I forget the game, like 5 minutes later. Something to do with guns, I believe. I think that's the name of the game. The name of the gun. The name of the game. But pretty interesting game. Pretty interesting streamer. Pretty interesting content. And then she does like playthroughs of things. Again, the schedule's changing, so I don't know. I don't know if she's going to be doing that on Fridays or if she's going to be doing that on random weekdays. But that's what she'll be doing. And they're both just fantastic. We recently had our 100 follower, I guess it was my 100 follower special, but it was a Beef Stew stream, and we had a blast with it. It was just a good time, and it was great to be able to hang out with everybody. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that again. You know what? Just for good measure, one more. Just so I don't run out for a while. Fantastic group. Next in line would be fucking The Plug, which has a lot of different streamers. You've got everything from cooking to Call of Duty to horror to D&D to older games to newer games. You name it, it's in there, and it's all really fun. So I highly recommend you go and check out those wonderful streamers down below. And finally, if you guys want to check out some more of my content, make sure to hit me up on YouTube, also at WyattDude11, which is now linked in chat below. I've got a lot of stuff coming in. Actually, after the stream, I'm going to try to record just a little bit for Shadow the Hedgehog, because Shadow the Hedgehog is taking me longer than any other game to record, because I have to play it at least... I have to play it at least 10 times, and a lot of it's edited out, but what I've been doing is I've been recording... Yeah, I know, like, let me play the same game 10 times, you know. But what I've been doing, because I like people to experience the content, is I play through one story normally, you know. Just for the sake of example, I think the first one that I started with was like the true evil route, because I feel like that one's the most ridiculous. Where it's just like, I serve Black Doom, and I'm going to kill everybody, and I'm going to make sure that they know that I'm the ultimate... It's just like, alright, that's not within his character at all, but sure, why not? I had to do that, right? But then I have to do it again. Well, obviously, I don't want to replay the exact same story all over again on the channel. So what I've done is I'll replay the levels specific to that route. So I didn't mean to punch my mic just now. I apologize. Gotta have them moral choices. Yeah, you gotta love it. Which I actually have thoughts on that, which I will discuss whenever I do like my little retrospective on all those games. Because one of the big critiques that I saw for Shadow the Hedgehog was that the moral choices make no sense, and they don't. They absolutely don't. But a lot of the critiques that I saw were that you would do certain levels, and then it would be like, oh, in this level you chose to be evil, but in the next level you chose to be good, so the game acted as if you were playing the neutral route. And it's like, and the cutscenes make no sense, because suddenly you were like a killing machine, and now you're like helping save the world, and it doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, no shit, you're playing like a psychopath. If you choose the evil path, and then you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to be good here, because Shadow is gonna do he's gonna do whatever suits him the most, right? And logically, that does make sense. But guess what? You're not playing the fucking Witcher. You're playing an E10 plus game for children who are 10 and older, who have just learned the word damn. Like, it's not supposed to be that complicated. And there is a speedrun category for not just every single thing, but every alignment choice outcome. What the fuck? Jeez Louise. That's ridiculous. That's horrifying, actually. But I've noticed that if you stick to the path, like, again, in the case of the pure evil route, if you go pure villain, first level, kill all the humans, second level, destroy the internet, which I find hilarious. Third level, fucking, help Eggman. Fourth level, yeah, that sounds horrifying. And honestly, why would you do that? I understand certain speedruns because they're fun, right? There doesn't seem to be anything fun about that. I've been having a blast with Shadow the Hedgehog, but that's too much for me. But if you go through, you help Eggman, you get to the fourth level. Yeah, precisely. You get to the fourth level, which, if I'm not mistaken, is you have to, like, activate big bombs in the city, which, first of all, is fucking hilarious. Like, when you think about it, like, think about that for a moment. The developers of the game literally said, hey, you know what would be really funny? If we made Shadow the Hedgehog a domestic terrorist. Like, like, what the fuck? And then they do it again. They do it again on the semi-evil path. Not even the true evil path. If you do the semi-evil path, one of the, and then you decide to be evil, like, near the very end, one of the tasks is literally to assassinate the president. Like, what the fuck? Sega on drugs. JonTron wasn't lying. You are not wrong. Like, it's crazy. Oh, I guess I didn't need to build that many. Now I feel kind of weird. But, I'll have those built, and then whenever I get the chance, I'll build the Spore Lacer. But, like, if you stick to that path, it makes perfect fucking sense. I think the finale of, like, the true evil path has you in, like, oh, heck yeah, go for it. The finale of, like, the true evil path has you assaulting the, like, the final fortress of humanity, right? The president's in there. It's hinted that, you go in there, you kill Sonic, and then you kill fucking Heterochromia guy. I forget his name. I don't even know if he has a name now that I think about it. Oh. Okay, I understand now. I was confused. I apologize. But, like, it's implied that you do that, right? Well, if you play through the exact same path again, and then at the very end... Oh, okay, I didn't think he had a name. I definitely didn't think he had a name. But if you go through and do the true evil path, and then at the very end you decide to be the good guy, right? You choose the good ending. You're still a piece of shit. The only difference is that instead of fighting Sonic and Diablon, the fucking robot that you have to fight, I think you fight Black Doom. And I think the only thing that changes is the fact that instead of saying, hey, I serve Black Doom, I'm the ultimate life form, I'm going to rule over the world, it's, hey, Black Doom sucks ass, I'm the ultimate life form, and I'm going to rule over humanity myself. So literally all that changes. Makes perfect sense in that instance, because you're like, huh, well now, wouldn't make much sense to just have a complete 180 character. Yeah, precisely. On the other hand, if you do the true good, excuse me. If you do the true good, you go down, you fight Black Doom, and at the very end you're like, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I made a promise to Maria to to protect humanity, and I'm going to do that. This is who I am. In the event that you do the true good again, and you pick the evil route, you fight against Sonic and again Diablon. I think there's only like 3 bosses in the total 10 endings. But whenever you meet up with him, Sonic's like, "Yo, what the fuck happened? You've been like helping us this entire time. Why are you evil now?" He goes, "Oh, I'm not evil. In fact, I'm not even siding with Black Doom. I just want to kick your ass because you annoy me." It's like, okay, it's a bit of a jump, but it doesn't imply in any way, shape, or form that he's like gone batshit crazy and wants to kill everybody. He just wants to get rid of Sonic because he doesn't like Sonic. I don't know. And then the neutral paths are even more fucking hilarious, because the neutral paths, if I'm not mistaken, literally have basically the same ending, except in one ending you find out that you're a robot, and in the other ending you fucking kill Dr. Eggman. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's just so funny to me. I love it. Game is great. If you play it like a psychopath, it's not so great. Control-wise, not so great. I still really enjoy it, and I've been having a blast with it, for better or for worse. But and then there's the true ending. Oh yeah, the true ending. Funnily enough, Shadow the Hedgehog is the first Sonic game where I got the true ending. Because I didn't know about the Sonic Heroes true ending. Because I was never able to collect the 7th Emerald, and I never thought that collecting the 7th Emerald was a big deal when I was a kid, because I grew up, for context, I grew up playing the James Bond games, I grew up playing Spider-Man, and I grew up playing, like, Medal of Honor. Never played Call of Duty, which is why I'm on such a kick with it right now. But that was, like, my thing, right? So when it came to like secrets in video games, with the exception of James Bond, which I didn't even know that like you could get secrets, I just used cheats. That was like my extent, right? So I never knew, and then when I finally did get the 7th Emerald and it was like, "Oh, hey, here's the secret ending." Whenever you pop back into story mode, it doesn't immediately show you, it doesn't make it apparent that there's a 5th story, because it's on the far right side of the screen, and you have to actually scroll to the very far right to get it to even pop up. Bad design, not gonna lie. But like, Shadow the Hedgehog was the first one that I got all the endings for, because, now granted, my dumbass didn't realize when I was like 10 years old that playing through Shadow the Hedgehog, that you had different endings and different, like, I knew that there were different endings, but I didn't know that there were like moral choices you could make, or at the very least I didn't think it changed anything. I thought like that big tree of levels, I straight up thought that was like just decoration, which is horrible, and I fully admit to my sin here because that was so dumb. So I played the neutral ending, or I played the neutral endings like 20 times, and it wasn't until I got to the very end and did like the evil route for the neutral ending that I realized, oh shit, I could do this with every level and go somewhere else. But yeah, no. And then eventually I played 06, and I got the true ending for that. Sonic Riders is one of those games where, like, I don't know if it necessarily counts for a true ending, because you just play one story and then you get access to a second story. So it's like, it's whatever. And then I never played Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, or whatever the fuck it's called. I plan to, but I haven't yet. But, as I said, YouTube channel is linked down below. I've got playthroughs of 007 Everything or Nothing, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2 PS1, and also a playthrough of Sonic Heroes coming out. I think the first episode of James Bond came out very recently, I think Spider-Man is coming out this week. I think. Or, yeah, I think it's coming out this Wednesday, actually. If not this Wednesday, then next Wednesday. And then the following week, Sonic Heroes will come out, I think, on that Friday. I think. I may be completely and totally wrong, but I think that's what's happening. But after that, I'll have Shadow the Hedgehog, From Russia with Love, and then another game. I don't know what I'm going to play yet for that, because I got to get through Shadow the Hedgehog first. That one's going to take a while. But without further ado, let's see if there's anybody that we can raid. I don't think there is. There might be, though. We are going to raid... We are going to raid Mother Rose, because I haven't raided Mother Rose in a very, very long time. So, as always, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the night. I know that I did. It was great to be able to hang out with you guys. And I look forward to talking to you guys on, Monday. That was the word. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Raid Mother O's. There we go. Alright, for real this time. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.